Yeah, hi, my name's Ron Petrinovich, and I want to talk to you today about an opportunity. And I'm going to say this, it's a big opportunity for the right person. We're in the financial services industry. Our industry is evolving, it's changing. So this is the new way of doing business. But also on the product side, it's the new product revolution. So everything's changing. And we've got a great part-time or full-time, depending on your life, opportunity that you should take a look at. If we take a look at companies that have affected our society, McDonald's changed the food industry, Amazon's changing all retail, iPhone changed communication, Uber's changing transportation, and FEG is in the process of changing the financial services industry by offering the new kind of insurance that you don't have to die to use, and by offering the new kind of retirement plan. And so we're going to talk a little bit about that a little bit later. Our company was founded in 2002. We've been featured on a television documentary. We've been on Fox Business News. We're already #1 in production with some of the largest insurance companies in the world. Our business in the last 5 years is up over 1,000%. And we've also proud of our training platform, a chance to come into our industry and use our tools and know what to do to help your clients. If we take a look right now what's going on in America, you might have heard about it, but we've got $22 trillion in debt. Our government spends $52,000 every second of money we don't have, and that could affect someday your Social Security check. Many American households are financially fragile and uncertain about their retirement, even though the job market's booming. 25% of Americans have zero retirement savings. Both Social Security and Medicare are in financial turmoil. In the last couple of weeks, been a lot of information on that. And 40% of Americans say they don't have enough cash on hand to cover an unexpected $400 expense. So I got a solution for all this stuff. 3 words, simple words. How about make more money? If you're not able to save $500 or $1,000 a month, you can if you make more money. So why do we need to make more money? Let's take a look at some stats. I'll just take home. In 1980, the average price of a home nationwide was $62,000. Today it's over $400,000. So the price of homes are up 546%, yet the average family income is only up 253%. So really what that means is most families are going backwards and don't really realize it because the cost of the things we need are going up faster than our incomes. So out in our society, I mean, we do live in America, the land of the free, and there's 2 different ways you can go. You can have a job, W-2, help your boss get rich, rent out your time, and if you do it long enough, you're renting out your life, and most of the time it's going to lead to frustration. What we're looking for is people that would like to be in business for themselves, entrepreneurs, 1099 instead of W-2. You be the boss and help make your family rich. You take control of your life and your paycheck. So a chance to be an owner rather than a renter, and a chance, if you're aggressive, to have an unlimited opportunity to soar with the eagles. In our industry back in 1980, which is almost when I started, there was about 500,000 agents and population of 226 million. Today we've got less than half the agents and 100 million more people, which means huge opportunity, less agents, more people. So what do we do? What do we do here? We do a lot of things, but to try to keep it simple, we protect your most important asset, which is your income. If you live a long time, you need income. If you get sick along the ride of life, something like bad like cancer, you need income. If you die too soon, you need income. So if you live, we're going to give you a chance for more spendable income. We're going to teach the power of indexing, how to take the risk away from retirement savings. We're going to show you a way to get a tax-advantaged check, tax-free check at retirement instead of taxable. We're going to show you that if you get sick and can't go to work, through living benefits, how to solve that problem. And if you die too soon, we have life insurance. If we take a look at risk, most people in America put their money, their retirement money, in the stock market. and here's about 18 years of the S&P. Put the money in, 100,000, 1999 goes to 170, minus the fees, which is about 50 grand. And with our concept of indexing, we take away the risk. Market goes down, we stay even. And so because of that, at the end of this 18-year period, we got way more money. So imagine that. How'd you like to have 111% more money without being in the market and taking on that risk? Here's one of our clients, Living Benefits, no-cost riders on our insurance policies. This is a guy named Dr. John out of Massachusetts. He bought a policy. His goal was to put money in at the age of 62, by the way, so he could take money out at retirement income tax free. About 30 days into the policy, he got cancer, throat cancer, and the insurance company sent him a check for $735,000. Didn't send it to his beneficiaries. See, because of Living Benefits, he was his own beneficiary. And he was able to take that money and heal himself without any financial stress at all, because cancer attacks more than just your body. It can destroy your bank account. I mean, the average cost of cancer is about $20,000 a month. So when people get sick with this revolutionary new product we have with no cost living benefits, get sick, send money. So let's take an example. I'm going to take a look at a 35-year-old putting in $400 a month, okay? That's $4,800 a year. Total to age 70 puts in $163,000. So what do you get for $400 a month? The day your policy is issued, if he passes away, $404,000. Problem solved today. If you get sick, depending on how sick you get, up to $372,000 in living benefits. At age 71, his income's $59,000 a year, income tax free. Do that to the age of 91, that's $1.118 million. Only put $163,000 in, and the death benefit's $115,000. So think about it. Puts $163,000 in. In this example, takes $1.181 million out. Then he passes away, and there's still $115,000. Most of the money going back to the family. Compare that to a traditional life insurance policy where you got to die to get the money. Let's take another client closer to retirement. He's got $500,000 in a 401k. We roll it over into a fixed indexed annuity, non-taxable event. Now the money is safe. In the 401k, the fees, depending on the plan, are anywhere from 1.25% to 3%. Sometimes we see them higher. And all of a sudden the new fees are 0 to 1. That can save you up to, like in this case, up to $15,000 a year. Money was at risk. Now the money is at no risk with a guaranteed lifetime income option. So we're able to help people of all different kind of ages. And I guarantee you this is a change, a financial paradigm change. New stuff, old stuff. Replace the old with the new. I mean, you don't have the same cell phone you used to have. You probably don't have the same automobile or computer you used to have. Well, we need to upgrade our finances with new modern technology. FEG, Freedom Equity Group, we represent some of the largest life insurance companies in the world. American National, Fidelity and Guaranty, National Life Group. We believe that you don't just need a salesperson, you need an education. We try to tell our clients that these are great, great books that you can help educate yourself. So let's take a look at our marketplace. How many people need our help? I mean, if you're young, I got news for you. Social Security might not be there, or it might not be healthy when you retire, so you need to save money. If you're older, you need to make your money safe. So here's our marketplace. Who in America wants to retire with dignity? The answer is simple, everybody. So our marketplace is everybody. Who would like to have a life insurance policy with living benefits or no living benefits? Nobody can say, I don't want living benefits. Everybody wants living benefits. So we have a huge market, and we give you an opportunity to come into a business on a part-time basis and earn extra money. Now, some people come in and they make zero, and I got to guarantee, you come in, you do zero, you make zero. But what if you came in and you made an extra $1,000 a month? Maybe you drive a better car. Maybe you can put that money away to retirement. What if you made an extra $2,000, $3,000 a month? It's important because it's important to know that not everybody succeeds, but we give everybody a chance to succeed. Right now there's a ton of CPAs, doctors, nurses, professionals coming into the company, but there's a lot of people that don't even have a high school diploma that come in and succeed because they've got that drive, they've got that they want to get ahead. So here's an income example in our FEG income disclosure statement. On a part-time basis, become a district manager. That takes sometimes a month or two. And you go out and just you help 2 clients in a month. That's $2,800 a month part-time income. A couple months later, if you continue to work, you're a division manager. Those same 2 sales, $3,200 a month. Become a part-time regional manager. Those same 2 sales, $3,900 a month. So I want to ask you something. Is there anybody out there that doesn't like their job? Is there anybody out there that would like to make an extra $1,000, $500, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 a month on a part-time basis? I think there's a bunch. And what I love about what we do is we can help our family by serving others, by doing a really good job for these people. That's one of my passions about what it is that we do. You might say to yourself, well, who the heck am I going to go sell? Well, we have a system that's been proven for 30 years. No talking to strangers, no cold calls. All we do is talk to friends of friends of friends. We wrote a book on it. So when you sign up, you get this book. You might say, you know, Ron, I've heard of companies similar to this. What's so good about Freedom Equity Group? Well, here's what's so good about it. We've got a sustainable business model. So here's what that means. Contractual freedom. At FEG, you're not a captive agent. Number 2, we've got a crusade. So many of our competitors sell Index Universal Life, they've jacked up the price. From my viewpoint, they're stealing people's retirements, selling very expensive products. We don't do that. We sell the good stuff. Number 3, huge consumer advantage is dealing with trained versus untrained agents. We take an incredible amount of pride in our training program so that you can do the right job for consumers. And because of this, we've got great persistency in placement, which means it's profitable for the insurance companies, which means that we get the best products. And when you do the right thing for the consumer, you win. And my prediction is this is going to become the largest company in our industry, primarily because we put the consumer first, and we're not in it just for the money like some other companies that I see. So kind of winding down here, you've heard that freedom is worth fighting for. That's what our company is based on. Freedom is worth dying for. But I got to tell you this, freedom's also worth living for. We've all got one life. We've all got 24 hours a day. God gave us all the skills to succeed. The challenge is, will we use it? You know, are you willing to give yourself a chance on a part-time basis to go into business for yourself? Have all those tax advantages? I mean, what if you came in and you only made an extra $1,000 a month? Would that change your life? A chance to live a little bit freer? So I challenge all of you, you know, are you willing to give yourself a chance? Now, I know that a lot of people aren't. Oh, I can't do that. I can't do that. Well, who says you can't do that? What if you told yourself, yes, I can do that. I can make a difference in my life. I can take control. So, hey, here's a chance to go into business. It's $125 to become an agent. Costs you $200, $300 to get a license. I mean, eventually that's about a third or a quarter of one sale to be in business for yourself. So I just urge all of you, do your homework, meet with the people that invited you, look in the mirror and ask yourself, what do I want to do with my life? And give yourself a chance, because there's people from every walk of life that are doing extremely well in this company. Thanks for your time. Bye-bye.